can stand up and testify about how God has brought you out. Listen, you've got a choice this morning. I'm talking to somebody, I don't know who I'm talking to. God does.
Glory to God.
You can either tell your story defeated, or you can stand up and say, let me tell you about where God has brought me from.
Thank you, Lord.
Huh?
Yes.
Let me tell you, I was in the water plumb up to here. I was about to drown. But there was a hand that came from out of nowhere and grabbed hold of me
Praise God.
and raised me up out of the mist of the mire. Huh? Well, he's saying all the right words. But when he asks us to stand, we say, oh no, I'm not going to let anybody know I'm in a mess. Well, if there's anybody here that will judge you for being in a mess, they need to be the first ones at this place.
Amen. That's right.
Huh?
Yes.
Because every one of us have been in messes.
Yeah.
You heard about pastors. Mine's similar to his.
There's
But when we came to the altar, they didn't care who seen us. We didn't care what you thought of us. Because Pastor was talking about that, some needing more grace than others. And yeah, we needed more. It's not a sin to be caught up in a mess. Where it becomes bad is when we stay there. Is when we stay there. Don't stay there. Get up out of that mess. God's come today to let you know I'm going to take you over the waters.
Praise God.
They're not going to overflow you. And I know it's hot, but that flame will not burn you.
Thank you, Lord.
And even with greater than that, it didn't only say burn you, but it said it shall not kindle against thee. Who am I talking to this morning?
Glory to God.
See, sometimes God shows me, and I'll go to you. I'm just that way. I'd rather you be upset at me and me tell you the truth than you to be happy with me and me lie to you. That's the way I am.
Bless the Lord.
But I'm talking to somebody in this place.
Glory to
You're tired of being in a mess. Well, today is your day.
Why?
Today is your day. Now, what do you? God's made the invitation now. It's up to each one of us. What are we going to do about it?
Right.
You going to get up out of your seat and make your way to this altar? Or are you going to sit back there and go home in the same mess?
That's right.
Well, when you do, don't say, well, it's because you like your mess
That's right.
and you want to stay there. We'll give you opportunity. You can get up out of your mess and come to this altar, and we will pray with you, and God will bring you out. Or you can stay in your mess and go home feeling miserable and sit in your chair at your kitchen table and weep and cry. And God said, why didn't you? Why didn't you?
Bless the Lord.
Why didn't you?
Father in heaven, have your way, Lord.
We'll give you another opportunity.
Have your way, Lord.
Amen. You see, it's up to us. Been many times in my life, I've had to make my way to that altar. And I've prayed, Lord, been many times. I prayed, Lord, I can't make it through this. Lord, I've gone as far as I can go. Somebody here this morning, you feel just that way. I've gone as far as I can go. He said, when you pass through the waters, he said, I will be with you. Stand to your feet with me this morning. There's a song I sing sometimes. I'm not going to try to sing it, but I'm just going to tell you what the first verse says. It says, as I kneel in the darkness, in the middle of the night, because I was praying for assurance, Lord, everything's going to be all right. But he said, I see another battle out in front of me, and I'm afraid that I won't be able, and that I'll go down in defeat. And he said, and the Lord said, do you remember where I brought you from? Just take a look behind you and see how far you've come. Yes. And he said, every time that I did ask you did ask me, didn't I deliver you? Yes. So why would you be thinking that I wouldn't see you through? Would you come this morning? See, you're not giving in to the preacher. You're not giving in to the preacher. But you're giving it all to God, because I'm going to tell you, if you try to handle it, you can't do it. Would you come? I'm going to tell you, you've got to make the first step, and God will make the rest of them with you. But if you don't make that first step, oh, come on, I know. Come on. Look, I urge you, please do not leave this place this morning the way that you came. You do not have to leave feeling like you felt when you came in. God, they'll work for you. God, they'll move.